Hey, black women. I wanted to give a couple of words on the Shira 7 and the whole whistleblower situation. Now, I gotta say, I really don't care for either one. I'm indifferent to both. Like, I don't really care about what spiritual whistleblower has to say because I don't believe in nor do I care about all that narcissistic stuff because I just go about life and do me. Sort of like what Shira 7 is promoting. But outside of what she's promoting to be self-indulgent, there's not a lot of reality in Shira Seven's content in regards to the availability of these men that she has these women looking for. Like, you got to remember, being a black woman, there are very little men in this entire population of this world that are going to look to you as their dream girl or someone that they're going to want to take home and, do all of these everlasting things for without a second guess, basically being your Prince Charming. And we all know Prince Charming doesn't exist. So when it comes to this Shira 7 lady, all of her tips as far as like indulging in your own self-care, I understand and I totally agree with. But when it comes to young women or women of any age following her advice to look for a man to take care of you, that's where she's wrong. And that's where, you're going to run into problems because you're going to get abused. Anytime a man, and I'm sure her man too, knows that the woman doesn't give a fuck what you do, but as long as you take care of her, she has somewhere to live because apparently she can't do the shit by herself. She doesn't have the wherewithal or the ability within her to get an education, make the money for herself and do what she has to do so that she has money and can provide herself with that own life, her own lifestyle she chooses. You're going to have problems because whenever a person knows that you are reliant on them, they will abuse you. And then as far as all that shit about rich men and stuff like that, she's also wrong when it comes to that as well because that woman, from what I see of her videos, she probably lives somewhere down south, which is a cheaper, cost of living than other places in America. And she doesn't know very much about real rich men. Now, maybe a middle class dude that's somewhat comfortable where he can have a home, pay bills, and give her a little money on the side, fine. Who can't get one of them? But the whole point of it is to live the way she's telling you to live is not going to be a reality. Because these people, these men rather, or males, they don't care about women like that. Do you know real rich men? And I'm from New York City, so we got real rich men here, right? They buy women. They don't have to walk up and down the street looking for you or waiting for you anywhere. They go on specific websites for women, whether they be expensive ass call girls, people that are looking to be married immediately, like some of those sites that I mentioned to you the other day, because there's a whole nother world to rich people, no matter what their race or ethnicity is. They have their own circles they run in, and they pick from each other. And the fact of the matter is, like, they are 10% of the rest of us. So if you think you got a shot of 10%, and then when you narrow down, if you want a black dude in that, that's probably like 1%. So if you think you got a shot, all of you out there that listen to that channel, you keep being delusional. What I say is, spiritual whistleblower needs to stay in her lane and just do what she's doing. She's accusing Shira 7 of, dealing with subscribers for money, but then she offers counseling for money. So basically, all these women are on here doing the same thing. And you as the subscriber, I've said this 1,000 times, you got to use a lot of discernment. Take a lot of this stuff as entertainment, not as pure fact, because the honesty of this world is this, okay? When you're a woman, you need to have your own money and your own things. I don't give a fuck what type of male you deal with. You need to have your own shit at all times. Provide for yourself. And if you can't do that, when you get old and you get to be my age and older, you will fucking suffer if you're living like what she's trying to tell you to live like. Because everybody ain't nice. And everybody don't give a fuck how they treat you when they got to take care of you. So that's just my opinion on it. I see it was going crazy on TikTok. I see that spiritual whistleblower took down the video because I couldn't find it. And it's something to go look at for all you black women that really follow this Shira 7 lady to the heart. Like, she's actually giving you vital information. A lot of the other women's opinions were really good because they broke reality down real well. Something that a lot of these people or these women like her and others on YouTube don't do. Like, seriously, I have nothing to gain either way. My channel is small, nobody patronizes it, and I never ask y'all for money because I have my own. But the thing is, you gotta stop believing in these fantasies all these women on here are selling you. From Cynthia to Shira to all of them. Because every time you turn around, all they want you to do is give them money, buy something, or attend a course. When people really have your best interest at heart, they do not do that, okay? So I wish her well. And don't choose a side. Just look at both of them. Take the pros from both of them and take the cons and take what you need that best suits you and keep it moving, because they both black women out here trying to hustle you just like all these black males. And my opinion is, give it to the black women before you give it to the black men. Just don't believe all that shit to heart that they telling you like they got the blueprint to life, because they don't. Because believe me, rich people are not on YouTube. Not doing the shit these people are on here doing. Really, they're not. They're doing their own thing. Let me move, because people always got to be in your business whenever you talking. And I don't have to slap the shit out of nobody early in the morning, because I will. But, it's one of those things where, I don't know. I don't know what is eating her about this woman, spiritual whistleblower about Shira, but it is what it is. Sometimes that happens. I mean, I've literally met spiritual whistleblower. She's not a bad person, but she is too hung up on that narcissistic shit. Like me, I tell y'all all the time, live life. Don't let life live you. It doesn't matter where the fuck you came from, what horrible experiences you went through. It's what you do every day afterwards that counts. It ain't about all that, oh, I hate my mother and I must hate her and young women against old women. That's stupid shit. That's going to end up fucking you up in life. But if you want to go that route, I'm going to move out your way and let you do it. But they need to squash that. And y'all at the subscribers, sorry, I got a phone call and then I had to go to therapy. I was saying, use a subscriber. Use better judgment. Do what you know is best for you, but stop believing that these people know what's best for you and they're telling you the exact blueprint to life, because it's not the truth. Not at all. Have a good day.